Into an hour of purified music. This is
what's going on, everybody? What's going on Facebook and Instagram? What's going on, folks? How we doing tonight? A little bit of a late jam, but a jam nonetheless. How we doing out there? Tip of the Monday cap. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for being here. Starting in a seated position as to not be overwhelmed with sweat. I do have my fan here. Thanks, Lana Liberty, for the badge, and thank you for this wonderful gift. I might have to give this a pop while on the stream here. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's day going? Look at this thing. The unboxing here with my neck fan. I can honestly say I've never seen a contraption such as this. Kind of snurdly, you know what I mean? Kind of snurdly. If I saw a person just rocking one of these like out in the wild, I would be just like, look at that snurd. I'd almost like rather sweat, but I do see the purpose of having this, especially in this type of situation. Let's see. Oh wow, that's very nice. It really works. It really does, Jack. Wow. This is oh man, what a world we're living in here. Pops, I got this. This is blowing cool air. I'm really kind of liking this. Wow. Right when you thought you've seen it all and the world was on fire in a trash factory, you have a handheld neck fan. Okay. Who even knew such a thing was to exist? But apparently it does. So tickle me Elmo. Somebody on Facebook says I have one for work. It's amazing. What? Where have I been throughout all this? Where have I been? I've just been out here sweating like, whoa, like thinking that I needed to wait for the air conditioning, and I could have known that I could have just had a fan. This is literally blowing air right here up my throat, really up my throat here, up my. Somebody says I'm really a fan of this. Yeah, yo, there we go. Look at that. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Peace. I'm out of here. That was my walk off. I'm a fan of this. Wow. It's got a turbine airflow on both sides. Would you look at that? 48 PCS vents. Don't know exactly what that means. Pieces of vents, couple pen. Long battery endurance. Wow. Look at that, huh? Made in Germany. What are they doing over there? Wow. The innovation. Wow. Holy Christmas. I am a fan. I'm a fan of this fan. Anyhow, anywhom. Wow, this thing is pretty outrageous. Somebody said show the box. Leafless neck fan. Gaia top. You know, I gotta say though, a little weird how this is black and it appears white. What's that about, Gaia top? Like, you know what I mean? Like truth in advertising, you bag of rice. What, did I get this for free? Anyways, what now? Thanks for being here. So everything is garbage. The world is on fire. Life is good. The world is fine. We're all going to be okay. It's going to be great. We're going to get out of this. You know what I mean? Like tickle my grundle. But it is pretty. It's it's not too great. But whatever. What's up, Jillian? How's it going? Somebody says what kind of batteries are in there. I don't know. It's charged. It's charged with a USB, so it saves the planet. Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Like throw the lithium in the landfill. It's safer. Whatever. No big deal. How about that Delta Airlines? You guys scared? I don't know. You guys scared? What were you guys scared? Although I gotta be careful. I'm talking about the airlines. I'm talking about the airline. Whatever. You gotta be careful these days. Couple comes out of the old mouth hole, and they're just like, clap. Like, what is? They're like, what is this? Your career? You're done. They're like, thanks for showing up. We're going to go ahead and just silence you there, Pop. So I wanted to chat about that for a couple minutes as I get cooled off by this futuristic device. It would be really great if people understood that the administration, whatever, working in cahoots, as it were, with the people in here, to combat the word I'm not going to use because it's killing people, is a real great cover for justifying policing any and all distribution of free thought or whatever, maybe allegedly, you know what I mean? Whoop. You may now move about the cabin. So they're like, oh, look, it's like, and I was listening to a podcast today. I think it was Ben Shapiro, and he was talking about how, like, if you're gonna say that the Book of Faces is, you know, that's like blaming. He said something like, that's like blaming the river for killing people if somebody pollutes and poisons the river. It's like, blame the river. So, you know, I understand that it's easy to be like big tech. I don't even want to say the words because I'm not trying to get clapped. I'm not trying to get shut down. You know what I mean? So read between the lines, you bag of cheese. But what I'm saying is that that's a very convenient cover for being like, geez, like we're going to police any and all words, you know, like we're going to, this is this is untrue. It's like, according to whom, Jack? Because let me remind you, if you have been living under a literal rock for the extent of human history, there was a time in history where doctors thought it was healthy to smoke cigarettes while you're pregnant. There was a time in history where we thought the sun rotated around the earth. I mean, there's a lot of things that we thought that everyone agreed were true that weren't true, and they were certainly believed to be true, much to the detriment of many more people for a much longer time than the 6 months average that it takes for us to disprove or for it to be disproven the hot malarkey that these people are hiding from us. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jack dorsal fin is like, he has his dorsal fin up and he's like swimming like through the sea, and he's just like, he's like New York Post. Bam! He's like, laptop, not real. And then Big Hunty comes on and blasts paint through a straw, and someone gives him a sack of rupees, a sack of diamonds, a sack of blood diamonds from Kenya. And they're like, thanks for lunch with your dad. And he's like, no problem, bro, on email. And they're like, was it your laptop? And he's like, it could be my laptop. I don't know. It might be my laptop. I've used a laptop. And it's like, dog, no one whose laptop it wasn't would say some shit like that. He's like, oh, maybe it's my laptop. Maybe it's your laptop. Yeah, and like what? Like, what are you even like? And maybe I'm on the gram right now. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You shoot. She's just like $500,000. It's like, who is this person? Like, what? Like, how are you currently a resident of Earth? And how come this guy is not in Guantanamo? You know what I mean? It's like the guy lies on a federal application to get a firearm, throws it in a dumpster. The Secret Service finds the gun in the dumpster, and it's like, yeah, he's good. Don't worry about it. And then they're like, yo, he's been an artist since he came out of the womb. He came out of the womb. He pooped in his hand. He threw the poop on a piece of paper, and he's been an artist since he could breathe. It's like, oh, he's been an artist. It's like, no, he hasn't. You clown sneaker. Like, what do you mean? I painted when I was 8 years old. I painted like this with a fist, like a closed fist. Like when you see someone in class that writes like this. And you're like, Jeffrey, like, that's not how you do it. Like, where are your parents? You know what I mean? And it's just like, this kid, this human person, this literal Parmesan shaker was literally not an artist his whole life. You freaking liar savages. I could see the people giving those interviews to be like, he's been an artist his whole life. And they're just like, oh my word. $500,000. It's like, Whom is purchaseling these paintings for $500,000? Like, what are you even talking about? He's been an artist since he could poop. It's like, no, he hasn't. He's been literally circumnavigating the globe with a satchel of cash, you liars. Put it on the. They're like, you're banned from Twitter. Dorsal fin is like doing the backstroke, like in the Great Bear in the Black Sea, and he's just like banned the New York Post. It's just like dorsal fin, like shave your beard. You look like a weirdo. Like, who likes that? What are you doing, bro? Like, you've heard of a glow up? Like, dorsal fin did a glow down. Like, what are you doing? Shave, dude. What are you doing? It doesn't look good, but whatever. I'll leave that one up to the femmes or the theys or the whatever. Cancel. I don't know. Okay. He's just a dorsal fin. Leave him alone. Leave dorsal fin alone. Frickin' Christmas. But yeah, I guess. Oh, I've been an artist since I was born. Okay. So yeah. So anywho, what people don't understand when they're on TV and they're like, he's murdering. Joe said that they're murdering people. It's like, first of all, no, they're not. Second of all, things change, you jabroni. And third of all, this is just yet another excuse, as I said, for them to just come in and police any and all speaking, for them to go ahead and say, hey, if we say that this is not allowed, then it's supposedly not allowed. This is a huge issue. It is something to certainly be concerned about. But meanwhile, trash merchants like Fredo Cuomo, wow, it's considerably hotter without this fan on my neck. I'm just gonna leave this right here. I know it's weird, but whatever. It's kind of like oh, take it easy, guys. Oh, everybody relax. It's kind of like when you see the guys or gals that have those headphones that like come down here and then they pull like the headphone cables out and stick them in their whatever's their, I don't know if there's a word for that, ear cavern. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. You get it. But when they have these huge plastic things and it's like, yo, did you know they have wireless ones of those? Or they like have ones that are connected with like a little one, or the bitch buds. They got those, and people are like literally out here with these. Like, hold on it. It's like, I get it, they're cheaper, but like, I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite look. Yo, in other news, so I went to, just in case anybody was curious. So I sent out the first batch of the Bobby Sauce original artworks because I'm an artist, past the Parmesan. And I went to the UPS store, and the guy, the human person, I don't know, whatever he is, I don't know, sorry, Jeff, whatever, Jeff, I don't know how you, whatever, but you get it, Jeff. I went in there, and the guy was a little frazzled. There was some birthing person moving around inside the UPS store. She was looking for a copier. There was all these machines. One was going, I don't know. The place was chaotic. Somehow it was chaotic. There was only two people in there. The guy's in the back. He's running out. I'm like, what is happening here? This UPS store is wild. You know what I mean? It was like a little bit over the top. And I walked in there with all these things. You get it. You know what I mean? Whatever. My artwork, the artwork. And I give him the art, and he's like, the guy like looked like he was like about like he had just like vacuumed up some Parmesan and was like concerned about it, and he was frazzle dazzled, and I was like, Jeff, are you good? And he takes the thing and he goes, how can I help you? I literally had a stack of 11 envelopes, all with addresses on them. He's like, how can I help you? And I was like, I want to send these out. Like, what do you mean? How can you help? Like, isn't it, you know what I mean? It's like if I walked in there with like a box and I'm like, he's just like, what do you want me to do? Open it? It's like, no, Jeff, ship it out. We're at the shipping store. Like, you know, like it's literally like shipment center or whatever. It's like, come here to ship. And I'm like, well, he's just like, how can I be of assistance? No, I'm just razzing on Jeff, but whatever. Anyways, this is where it gets greasy. So I hand him all the letters and he lightheartedly goes, are they all the same? And I was like, what does that mean? I was like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's an envelope of paper. They're going all over the world. There's one going to Canada. There's some going to California, or some going to some other places, whatever. People, Bobby sauce is a global phenomenon. Get used to it, whatever. And one of them was going to the freaking UK. And he goes, are they all the same? And I was like, I guess. Like, I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, Jeff. Like, I'm not familiar with what the same means in this particular scenario, you know? But I was like, yeah, I guess. So I put one on the freaking scale, and it was 3 ounces. And he's like, how do you want to ship them? I was like, I don't know, the cheapest way. He was like, okay. And he literally said the following words. All right, well, it says here that they're going to be $2.50 each. No tracking, no accountability. That's what he said. No tracking, no accountability. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? And like I said, it was a frazzle. I was frazzled. It was a frazzled situation. It was a high anxiety moment. And I'm like, like I haven't shipped out 11 hard envelopes ever. I don't think I've ever done that in my entire life. So I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, that seems like a reasonable price to ship like literally an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Like it costs $2.50. Okay, fine. $2.50. Whatever. So I hand him the thing. He weighs one of them. He goes, all right, $25 and whatever cents. I swipe my credit card and he was like, you're all set. He gives me some receipt that's very, very shady. It says something like, it's like, it says like, it says like how you would write a receipt if you were like 5 years old and you were taking something to ship it. It's like package. And then it just says $26. And I was like, what the hell is this? So I don't know. So then he was just like, all right, you're good. And I was like, okay, great. Fine, great, grand, wonderful. Thanks, Jeff. I got the hell out of there, and then it blew up or something. Like I walked out, it blew up. There was like they were filming. I was like walking like this. It was like from that movie. You know the movie, whatever. So anyways, so then I realized that I had accidentally left 2 of these masterpieces at the house. So later, when I went to the other UPS store on the other side of the town where I keep my secret, where I have my secret delivery suite, my penthouse that I receive mail at, I go into the thing and I give them 2 envelopes. This time, Larry, or whatever his name was, insert his name, don't know, don't care, doesn't matter, didn't look at the thing, was just going in there expecting to get hit with a $4.50, maybe a $5 situation for two. He takes the first one, puts it on the thing, and he goes, what's the address you want to use? And I was like, excuse me, bro? Like, it said the address, like, in the middle of the paper, like, in the middle of a paper, like, where you would normally write a address, the destination of a package, you know? Like, in the middle. It's like an 8.5 by 11, like, literally in the freaking middle. And on both of the things, there was a different address. In the top left corner, it said Bobby Sausalito and the address of the building we were in. Okay? Frame it up, picture it, close your eyes. Imagine me, Larry, at the counter, $2.50 earlier at the other store, exact same store, UPS store, 2 miles away from the other store, 2 envelopes, okay? Get it, picture it. And I'm like, okay. He goes, what's the address you want to use? And I was like, what does that mean? What do you mean? And he's like, is this the address? I'm like, dog, that's the address here. How do you not know the address here to your own store? Like, what? That's the return address, Larry? Like, what do you mean? Like, I know more about shipping than the guy that works at the UPS store. My guy, what are you doing? I think he just had a little bit of Parmesan Reggiano before I got in there. Anyways, I don't know how this story is taking so long, but it's a crazy story. So get this. So he types in the address, and then he goes, $12.50 for one. And I was like, excuse me, Jeff? Excuse me? I thought it was Jeff because of earlier. I'm like, excuse me, Larry, Jeff, whatever. He was like, yeah, it's $12.50. And I was like, Larry, I just bought one of these for $2.50 at the UPS store 1 mile from here. It's a piece of paper. It weighs 3 ounces, Larry. It's an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And he literally goes, dude, I don't know what to tell you. It's $12.50. And I was like, my guy, what do you mean? Like, I've shipped a fucking box that weighs 10 pounds for cheaper than that. Like, this one was going to like Colorado. It's like, what do you mean it's $12.50, bro? It's a piece of papel. It's like it might as well be like a fart in a plastic bag. Like, it weighs nothing. It's a piece of paper. And he's like, he goes, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's $12.50. So I slapped him in the face and left with the envelopes. So the two that are, one that's going to Elizabeth and the other one that's going to Cherie, I didn't send because they were $12.50 to ship. And Larry, I don't know what the hell, what planet this guy's living on. Apparently he lives on Jupiter. Larry, what are you doing? $12.50? I could walk it. I could ride my bicycle there for cheaper than $12.50. I could drive my car to Denver for $12.50. Larry, what are you doing? It's a piece of papel. He's like, oh, no, it's $650. I'm like, Larry, did you type it in? Did you type in that it was going to freaking Pakistan, Larry? What are you doing? It's going to Colorado. It's a piece of papel. He's like, I don't know, bro. I'm like, Larry, what are you doing? So, needless to say, so what the hell do I do with that? So here's the concern. Here's the big concern, you bags of rice. This is where the bag really gets tickled. So strap up. I don't know if I'm going to lose the first 11 packages that I sent because the guy literally said no confirmation, no accountability. I honestly, basically what Jeff said, he could have taken those fucking things and just literally placed them in the garbage right there. And what am I going to do? It doesn't have the addresses that I sent him to. I didn't get any tracking or accountability or whatever. And he was just like, well, he was like, I'm frazzled. It's $12. I was like, oh no. So now my priceless artworks may or may not even get to the destination, which means that I'm going to have 11 people that are pissed off because they never got the paper. I don't know where they are because there's no accountability. I saved a couple bucks, but apparently the guy could have put them in the incinerator for all I know. And then meanwhile, I got the other two that were $12. So I don't even know what planet I'm on. The paper pack costs like $2. It costs like $1.50 for each of the paper packs. And I sold some of the artwork for like $10. So it's like, it's going to cost more for me to ship the piece of paper. I don't even know. So needless to say, I'm befuddled, Jack, because I got 4 more of these things to ship. A couple of people were like, can I buy one? I'm like, what do I have to charge $100 now for a freaking piece of paper? So I don't even know what the hell's going on. So I don't know. So that's the situation, guys. And someone's like, yeah, go to USPS. Yeah, I'll go to USPS if I want to spend 6.5 hours waiting in the line. It was like 4 o'clock. I was like, I don't want to stand there all afternoon. I'll pay a couple of extra simoleons, to cruise on out of there. Have you ever been to a USPS? Has anybody ever been there? There's like 250 people. I feel like I'm in line at Disney World to ship a package up in that place. And like the person's all rude and like they have gauge earrings. It's like, I don't even know what's going on in there. The USPS is a hellscape. You walk in there and you're just like, who's running this operation? It's like I walk in and they're like, do whatever you want. I'm like, can I ship a package? Like, what are we even doing? It takes like a month to ship something in there. The USPS is a trash operation. I was like, I'll pay a couple extra simoleons to make sure it gets handled with care, Like, I literally feel like the USPS guy like takes the package and then just whips it over like his head and just hopes it goes into the correct bin. And yeah, I guess. So anyways, moral of the story is the 11 packages that I sent, I said the names on my story earlier. You may never get your art. I don't know. I have no idea. I sincerely hope you do. But if you don't, I took individual photos of all the art that I drew and I'll recreate it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the other 2 that I haven't shipped. I don't know what to do with the other 2 that I got to make. I don't know. I think I'm going to hand deliver them. I think I'm going to walk to Arkansas and hand them out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. The world is trash. Everything's on fire and everything's garbage. So that's the story. I don't know. Guess I'll just die or whatever. I don't know. So Jeff just took my packages and threw them in the incinerator. Larry's trying to charge me $250 to ship a piece of paper. It's like, what are we doing? So anyways, whatever. All I have to say is, if you get the ones that I shipped USPS today or UPS today, please let me know that they arrived at your home safely. Frame them in a golden frame, make them an NFT, and sell them for diamonds in 2 to 6 years, because I guarantee you they'll be worth 100 clams a pop. You see it. Watch it. They all have an individually autographed Bobby Sauce signature. You're welcome. What a deal. What a steal. If Hunter Biden can poop through a plastic tube and make 500,000 clams, I could sell a piece of paper for $25. In other news, the world is trash. I asked if anybody had any questions in my thing earlier. So I'll answer a couple of those real quick. This fan is nice. This Lana Liberty 1. This fan is literally cooling me off, and I don't need the sweat rag. So blessings to you, konnichiwa. This is quite nice. I never would have thunk it. Never would have thunk it. And then once I plug in the fan for Megan, I'll be cool as a cucumber, cool as the ocean breeze on here as I flip out. So appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna answer a couple of these questions. Somebody said, "How long will you be in New Jersey when you come up for the Attilis veteran workout?" So for anybody that does not know, I will be in Belmar with a W, New Jersey. Apparently, there's two Belmars, whatever. I'll be in Belmar with a W, New Jersey, on August 14th for the Veterans Outreach Workout at the Attilis Gym with Ian Smith Fitness. There's gonna be a lot of people there. We're gonna be picking things up, putting them down. We're gonna be lifting things. We're gonna be sweating, yelling. Come up to me. Don't be weird. And that's where I'll be. So I'll be there. I'll be there for probably 2 days. I'll be in that area for 2 days. So if you want to come up and yell Pompeo at me, let me know. I'll be there. Belmar, New Jersey, August 14th, in the flesh, Sausalito, bunch of people picking things up, putting them down, sweating. Meet me there. Bing, bang, bong. Veterans Outreach. Good for people, good for the country, good for America, for the veterans, for the charities. Go there. Be there. Ian Smith Fitness. Check them out. Go there. Buy a ticket. Go to the website. Attilis Gym, Belmar with a W. Great. I saw Jonathan Schmidt said he has a question. Fire away, cornbag. Let's hear it. What do you got? Let's see. Woman of Wisdom says, "How do I get one of those fans?" I believe it's on Amazonians. Go on Amazon. You can purchase it on Amazon. It's called a Gaia Top. Pick up a Gaia Top. Pompeo. Let's see. Someone else said. Charlatini said, "How do I get Bobby art?" If anybody wants some custom Bobby art, send a Venmo to @TakeNaps or a Cash App to $TakeNaps for any amount over $25, and I will make you a custom piece of Bobby Sauce original artwork, and I will ship it to your home. Any amount over $25, I will make it. I will make you a custom piece of art. I actually have a couple more that I have to work on, but depending on how much it costs to freaking ship these things, I don't even know if 25 is like a feasible, reasonable price. I may have to be like, they're 35. I don't even know. Like if this LeBron James charges me $12.50 to ship a piece of paper tomorrow, my whole margins are thrown off, Jack. So I don't know. Yeah, if you want to send 2501, send 2501. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, but that's my threshold. $25. I'll make you a custom piece of art. I'll ship it to your home, and I'll kiss it. I'll get some lipstick. I'll put a kiss mark on it. It'll be great. Everybody will love it. Let's see. Someone said, "What do you suppose will happen with all of the evidence of selection fraud?" I'm assuming more nothing. I've answered this question before, but I hope something, but I assume nothing. So I don't know. My assumption is literally nothing. I hope something happens, but I don't know. I'm going to guess nothing. But I guess we'll see. But if I had to bet, I would say nothing. Somebody says, "What do you want to do in the future with your work, whether it's via social media or otherwise?" reach more people and benefit the world in as positive of a way as I possibly can. I like doing what I'm doing right now. I like that I could come on here and talk to a couple hundred people. I like that I can make videos about the issues that I feel passionately about, that I believe people should pay attention to. I like making funny videos. I like the idea of having a positive impact. I'd like to do any variety of things that would be naturally within the realm of what a person that's like a media personality would do. It could be some type of a longer film. It could be public speaking. It could be comedy. I honestly don't know. In the meantime, I'm just hustling to do the thing that I'm enjoying to do right now. And I figured that it'll work itself out as things go along. So I'm just doing this, yelling in my phone for a living. I'm having a really good time doing it, making funny videos. I'm a professional web developer. I've been building websites for 14 years, and I haven't built a website in 12 months because I've been doing the Bobby Sauce Instagram thing and making videos. So I've been having a lot of fun. So right now I'm having a great time, and I'm going to continue to do this as long as I can, AKA forever, and just keep growing the account and making and having as much fun as possible. Doing it and hopefully leaving the world a better place of people that are more informed. Somebody said you can impact my cat. Jesus. Let's all relax. What do you do when your partner is still asleep and just isn't going to wake up? Well, if they're not going to wake up, then I guess nothing. I guess love them and try to subtly hint that you think they're a simp because they don't know what's up. I don't know. I think the same way that you convince anybody to do anything, which is you lead by example. My thought would be to lead by example. I would say do things that show why and how what you're doing is the right thing, and then hope that they understand and follow along. But if they're not going to wake up and they just refuse to, some people don't change, or they struggle to change. So I would say just love them and do the best that you can to lead by example. And hopefully they see how it benefits you and your life, and that inspires them to follow along. Jessica on YouTube says, there's no future for that relationship. Tell them the truth. All right, then. She's like, throw it in the trash. It's like, we've been married for 10 years. We have 4 kids. She's like, throw it in the garbage. No, I think people can disagree about a lot of things. So I would say just love them. If someone has something in your teeth, are you someone who tells them or not? You tell them. Come on, Rachie Bo. What are you talking about? Obviously, you tell them. Who doesn't tell them? That's weird. It's like, did you see Larry's teeth? What a jabron. Somebody says start flipping genders in front of them and identify as a potato when they get mad. Honestly, not a bad strategy. Not sure I'd recommend that, but yeah, I mean, you could do that. You certainly could do that. Let's see what else we got in here. Somebody said, my workplace has 6 positive cases and they won't close down. What do I do? Depends if you got the juice or not. Make a decision about what you feel safe doing. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what you should do. I don't know. I guess stay distant from those people, get a different job, get the juice, or eat healthy, exercise, and live your life. I would just kind of like keep doing what you're doing. I would just go to work. Think you'll probably be okay, but I don't know. This is not medical advice. Like, I don't know. I would say you'll probably be fine, but it all depends on what your situation is. You know, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I see just like an icon on the screen. And it's like, what should I do about my medical? I'm like, it's like, I have no idea. So, you know, but I do appreciate the question. I don't mean to like be rude. Do you think Sleepy Schmoo trained USPS? Pardon? What now? Amy on Facebook says start a dating profile that says no simps. I do find that bold. I love on dating profiles when it'll be like, no Trumpers, swipe left. It's like lots of laughs. Appreciate you saving everybody the hassle, though. You know, I do believe that you should be forthright with that type of stuff. So like, yeah, be like no libs or like no whatever, or don't, or do whatever you want. I mean, but it seems to me like generally speaking, if you see the world through such radically different goggles, it may be hard for you to agree on lots of things. But at the same time, I don't necessarily think that counts out any person. You know, if you could see that indicator very early on in a relationship, it might be a good idea to like maybe take a, you know, like hit the bricks. But if like you've been with somebody forever and it never came up until now and you're like, wow, this person's a simp, I don't know what to do in that situation. I guess try to show them the light. I really don't know. A Mark Life says, no way I date a liberal. I'm with you, sis. Charlotte says, my dating profile says you lost me at liberal. Zap, get him. Slay, queen. How many times do you think Joey Basement was cloned? This guy's always one giggle away from pooping himself and blaming Donnie. Lots of laughs. That's hilarious. How many times do I think he was cloned? I'm going to go with 0, Jack, but I don't know. I mean, probably 0, like maybe, but probably not. I'm going to go with 0, probably. His jaw. It's like, people change what they look like over time as they get older, but his jaw. He's walking up the stairway to a non-existent plane. They're filming it at what's it called? They're filming it at Iron Mountain or whatever. They're at Amazon headquarters. They're on the moon with Donnie's cousin, Nikola Tesla. It's like Barron Trump is Tesla time traveled. It's like, nope, probably not. I mean, maybe, but literally probably not. Mean Tweets 2024 says lefties make my gash sad. Yeah, I mean, I can relate, sis. I feel that. I feel you on that. For people that hear me sniffling, I still have allergies. They're like, he's on blow. I know what you guys do. He's on Parmesan. Everybody relax. Just getting through the old allergies, you know, just struggling it. Karen says, tried to watch your live 3 times. The Book of Faces wouldn't let you. Yeah, I don't know. That sucks. I try to stream. If I'm streaming on Facebook, I'm also simultaneously streaming on YouTube. So in the future, if such a thing happens, try closing down your browser window, dump your cache, or watch out to YouTube. And I'm always on the gram. I never live stream on Facebook or YouTube without being on the gram. The gram is home base. That's where my bag gets tickled the most. So that's where the people are at. So that's where I jam out. Do you think Joe's ice cream flavors are comms? Chocolate means FEMA camp? No. Dog, what are you talking about, Ashley? No, I do not think that. I mean, it's possible. Look, I don't know everything. I'm just a jabron that yells in his phone. I'm wearing a Good Morning Sunday morning tie-dye t-shirt at 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is, midnight, and yelling into my phone in a room alone while my dog farts in the other room. So what do I know? I don't know. I don't know anything. I know just about as much as you know that I know. But believe me, if I figure something out, I tell you. That's my thing. So I don't know, but I would wager that probably not, but I don't know. She said it's a joke. Yeah, I know, but is it? You never know anymore with these things. People are like, blink twice if you think Pompeo is the shadow president. And I'm like, ugh. They're like, do you think Donnie is in a pineapple under the sea? Breathe twice if you think it's true. They're like, he breathed twice. Like a while back when everybody was a queef or whatever, like the queefs were running the show, and like the queefs would be like, on January 18th, 74 years in advance, Joey Basement will trip on the stairs, look to the moon, storm is coming, queef, Donnie's the shadow president. And people would be like, I would just be like, hey, I did such and such today 17 times. They'd be like, 17! And I was just like, what the hell's 17? And they were like, queef is the 17th letter of the alphabet. And I was like, oh, I didn't freaking know that. You know what I mean? I'm like 24. They're like X, porn. Porn star got kicked out of TPS USA. Oh, he's with the porn star. It's like, relax. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I was like, I literally just pulled 17 like out of a hat. Like I literally pulled out of like my sack of tricks. And people are like, queef. They're like, Bobby is a queef. Like Bobby's on the queefs, you know? He's on the Queef message board. His handle is at Queef5000. Holy giblets. Amy said on Facebook, t-shirt ideas, don't be weird and let me tickle your bag. I already have tickle my bean bag on a t-shirt. I did like when somebody said tickle my brain bag. I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, I could make a shirt that says let me tickle your bag. My mom asked me over the weekend what a bean bag was. And I was like, a ball sack. And she was like, oh, I thought you meant like a bag of beans. And I was like, I mean, it could be a bag of beans, and like it also is a bag of beans, but like I was meaning ball sack, but like, yeah, I guess the same thing. For those who don't know, my mom watches all of my live streams, every single one of my videos, and watches every single story that I post every single day. So, Mom, if you're watching, I love you, and it means ball sack. Holy Christmas. Isn't that funny? Awkward combo. No, it wasn't. I mean, it's this is what we do out here. Once you move to Florida, it's like, oh, bets are off. Some guy ate some dude's face on the MacArthur Causeway one time, and I was like, oh, excuse me, yo, this is a true story for anybody that doesn't know. Florida man alert, Florida alert. A couple years ago, I was at the beach because that's what we do here. We just go to the beach and like consume alcoholic beverages, and we're sitting at the beach and people are like, yo, did you hear about the cannibal on bath salts in Miami? And I was like, pardon me, what just came out of your face, Jack? And they were like, give it a gal. And I was just like, what? So I looked it up. There was a guy on bath salts on the MacArthur Causeway in Miami in broad daylight on like a Sunday. And he just walks up to this guy and starts eating his face. This is a true story. You can look it up. Give it a gal. Give it a gal. And I was like, holy cheese and rice. That's like 20 minutes ago. That's like 20 minutes from where I'm standing right now. And like I've crossed a couple of bridges. You know what I mean? You cross the bridge, you go across the bridge. Like I don't live at the beach. I live across a bridge or two, a couple bridges, one bridge, whatever. You get it. There's a bridge. So it's like I've walked the bridge and like nobody's eating my face. Luckily, apparently, who knew I was getting away with, you know what I mean? Who knew I was dodging the proverbial bullet? But this guy's just got his face eaten. And it was the Miami Heat were in like the NBA Finals at the time. So the freaking local newspaper goes and interviews the guy that got his face eaten. They interview the guy and they go, do you have anything to say that you want to say? And the guy goes, go Heat. What? It's like, of all the things it could have said, like the whole world was like, what's he gonna say? It's like you literally just got your face eaten by a bath salt, like in broad daylight cannibal on the MacArthur Causeway in Miami in the middle of the, he's like, go Heat. And I was like, go Heat? I mean, that's a loyal fan. If the Miami Heat didn't send him a freaking autographed basketball after that, I don't know what planet we're on, Jack. He's like, go Heat. It's like, whoa. That really shook me up. I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Imagine if he said something that was like crazy profound. He's like, the entire world is a vibration and all of us are experiencing life subjectively and we're all just our imagination of ourselves. They'd be like, whoa. It would be like, beep, 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 beep. It'd be broadcast across the planet. But instead he's like, go Heat. Hey, respect. If you like the Heat, you know, do you, fam? You know what I mean? I wonder what that guy's up to these days. Anywho, I saw a couple more questions came in. Somebody says, when are you coming to Canada, you cheese bag? When it's not a freaking prison cell, maybe, aka never. But I do appreciate the question. But also never, because I have to. They put me in a train and ship me off to a government sanctioned prison hole. Let's see. Somebody says, are you going to Rolling Loud? No, that was not. I do not plan on going to Rolling Loud. How do you feel about the Free Britney movement, decoy or genuine news? I don't know. I think that Britney, is like an adult human person, and I think that the whole thing is sad. I honestly don't know all that much of the details about it, but it sounds like a really horrible situation for her. So I'm on Team Brittany. Let her be free. She seems like she's had a pretty rough life. Fame is not all it's cracked up to be, so it appears. So what's up to all the people that are just joining? I appreciate you. Yo, I wanted to say thank you to all the people that have bought badges. I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just wanted to give you guys a shout out. Thank you to Lana Liberty 1 for the awesome gift here, as well as for the badges. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ryan Big Ray Fozzie. Thank you, Jillian Kelly 3. Thank you, Ronald F. Melton. Thank you, Jen Lisa 80. Thank you, Dawn Maureen. Thank you, James Dallin 32. Thank you, Wildflower 17. And thank you so much to Tim Fox 1285 for buying the badges here on Instagram. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support. Thank you kindly. Somebody said, who asks when you'd be going to Canada? Ja, not now. Yeah, I mean, Canada is. I mean, from what I've seen for my resurge, it seems like a bag of cheese and garbage on rye. And Trudeau seems like a garbage merchant of the highest order. So I'm all set with all that. I love how badge sounds like vag. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it does. Tim Fox. Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yo, this fan thing is sweet. I'm not gonna lie. This is keeping me nice and cooled here, Jack. Who knew? I didn't even know that was a thing. I have seen those ones that are like the sprayers, and there's like a weird fan right here, but I've never seen one like this. No one would even know that this is a fan. It's pretty sweet. Born to Travel 300 says, are you announcing the new sponsor? So I actually was going to announce the new sponsor on this live stream, and I was going to put all their stuff right here. But because I didn't have enough time to like plan out a bunch of things that I was going to talk about, and it was late at night, I felt like it would probably be more valuable for me to wait until I had like a more organized thing. I had all the products sitting right here. So I won't announce them on this live stream, but I do plan on doing it this week. Lana says, I just searched personal fan during your last live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, I never would have even thought to just purchase a fan that hangs around your neck. I never would have thought of that. Noah on Facebook says, I couldn't even tell you had the fan on. Yo, that's what's up. secret fan. Jessica on YouTube says, I heard Trudeau said that we're going to have the juice if we want to go to Canada. That sounds about right. Carl on Facebook says, you and your non-eaten face. Privilege. Agreed. Definitely privilege. I totally agree. Somebody says, oh, I thought I missed the sponsor. I thought it was the drink or the fan. No, I'll give you a hint. It's a coffee company. It's some pretty good coffee. I like it. I've been drinking it every day. It's quite good. I make it into cold brew. It's a real treat. And I wanted to give them a proper introduction. So I didn't want to do it on this stream when I didn't have all my ducks in a row. And I was like, it's late. I don't want to not give them value, because I haven't taken any sponsorship from anybody except for them so far. So I want to make sure that they get a lot of value out of it and they appreciate it. And I want them to succeed. And I want to make sure that everybody goes and checks them out and hopefully buys a bunch of their coffee and enjoys it. Shannon says, would you create a conservative dating site? We need this from a trustworthy source. No, I would not do that personally, because I don't think that that's my purpose on earth, to run a dating site or to create a dating site. So it's not something that I would spend my time doing. Somebody said Black Rifle Coffee. No, it's a much smaller, like family run, much smaller coffee company based here in the United States. It's so weird. The allergies only happen when I like eat or consume like a food. When I drink water, or drink things, it doesn't do anything. It's really weird. But it is really annoying. Somebody said dating sites aren't the answer. See, here's the thing about this is a business philosophy because I have a very deep understanding of the internet and how the internet works. Saying you're going to have a conservative dating app is a feature, not a product. It's a feature, not a product. It's a feature of an existing dating app, and dating apps work by having generally mass appeal, aka lots of active users, something that's very hard to create and maintain. So to say that it's limited to conservatives means you're cutting out a large percentage of the people. So it would be much better to just have an existing dating app that has a filter for whether or not somebody's conservative or liberal or not, and then allow them to use that feature of the application as opposed to there being a dedicated product for it. So apps like Bumble and even some others like probably Hinge and some of the other big ones have the ability for you to say what your political viewpoints generally are, and then you can filter and only see people that fall inside those viewpoints. It's a feature of a product. It's not a product. That's my opinion. Do whatever you want with it. That's how I understand the internet. So it's like being on like Farmers Only. It's like, why Farmers? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It just seems like a weird way to be like only farmers. It's like, I guess, but it's just like if I live in rural Arkansas or whatever, where there's farms like that, it's a high probability that if I do a 10-mile search that like there'll be a farmer, or you could like look at the picture and be like, that's a farmer. So I don't know. Yet that is a website that supposedly works. I don't know. I've never been on Farmers Only. I don't know, but I assume that it works if it exists and it makes money. So who knows? Jesse said have an awake/asleep box. That's pretty funny. There's a checkbox if you got the juice on some sites. That is correct. That is correct. Somebody says this is not the first, is it? Said Leslie. What are you asking about the first of? Says Leslie on Facebook. Charlotte says we need notadouche.com. Invariably douches would sign up though, because like if there was imagine if there was a dating app that said like huge hog, it's like huge hogs only. You know what I mean? Dudes would be like, sign up, and then the girl would like go over there and be like, what's this? And they're like, it's too late now. Just kidding. These are jokes on the live stream, folks. These are jokes. So I said, you'll be censored if you post political views. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like, it's generally cool these days to be like, I disagree. Silence them. Deperson them. Ruin their life. I will dox them and they will get fired from their job. And it's like, okay. It's like, why don't you just look the other direction? But whatever. Tina says on Facebook, dating sucks nowadays. Hey, if you want to find some cool-minded folks, go on my Instagram page and communicate with people in the comments. I also have a Bobby Sauce group on Facebook called We Take Naps. Facebook.com/group/We Take Naps. Go there. There's 930 people in there. Maybe there's some cool folks in there. Go in there and be like, what's good, fam? Born to Travel says, how do you like Getter? Getter started censoring words like shit and fudge. So peace, fam. I'm out. It's a free speech app that's you can't say shit. It's like, I'm good, dog. So Getter, I'll probably never post on Getter again. So whatever. But I am growing my account on the TikTok. I am doing the best that I can to grow the accounts on the TikTok. I know there's a lot of young quaffs in there. There's a lot of like over-sexualized like 19-year-old girls that are like, subscribe to my OnlyFlams. And it's like, where is your dad? But it's like, no, I'm just kidding. These are jokes. But it's like, what are you doing? It's a very weird app. TikTok is extremely weird. I feel like a 35-year-old man at the high school prom when I go on there. It's very weird. Everybody's very mean in the comments. So mean in the comments. I posted one of my I reposted one of my reels that was like, it was the one that I made today. It was the one that I made today where it was like, funny how things that were misinformation 6 months ago are like turning out to be true. And somebody just goes, no, they're not. And I was like, and I just, my response was well-crafted response, because very, very well-crafted. And he, she, they, z, zer, whatever the fudge brownie, this human person, troll bot, whatever this person is with no posts, 6 followers that follows 230 people, apparently including me. They were like, that was all the explanation that's needed. And I'm like, all right, bonerface69464. Like, thanks for the comment, you jabron. Like, what are you doing? Like, who hurt you? You know, it's like, where, like, who hurt you? They're like, he, she, they, z, zer. They're just watching like Married to Medicine. Like, fuck this guy on TikTok. It's like, what are you doing, dog? Like, acquire a hobby. What are you doing? Like, literally, what are you doing though with your life? They're like, fuck you. It's like, have you ever considered just scrolling by? You know, it's just like, scroll by. They're like, I'm about to leave a comment on this. I'm about to comment on this. What up, Suni? What's going on? It's like, this guy needs to know a piece of my mind. It's like, I'm good Boner Jams 800 or whatever his fucking username was. It's like, they're like, their profile will be like a picture of like a flip-flop, and then you look at their page and they'll either have 0 posts or they'll follow like nothing but like hot filtered chicks, and then like a couple truck accounts, like lifted trucks or something like that. Lifted trucks XXXL, and you're just like, and then they're just like, you're an ugly loser, and it's like, but am I though, Jack? It's like, I'll be fine, but like, who hurt you though? Like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? You know, it's like, I don't know. Or they'll be like, there was this guy I got into, like, this guy like DM'd me one time, and he was like, you're spare parts, aren't you, bud? That was what this guy's insult was. That was his profound insult that he chose to DM to me. He goes, you're spare parts, aren't you, bud? And I was just like, I can't even come up with a good rebuttal to that because it's so stupid. I was like, that's the dumbest insult. You know what I mean? You're spare parts, bud. I was like, bud. First of all, what the fudge is a spare part? Second of all, who says bud? Third of all, who says aren't you? Aren't you, bud? Who are you, bro? Like, who hurt you? And then I was like, I muted his thing because I didn't want to block him, because I'm like, feel free to hate on me, bitch. Because it's like, I want this guy to be looking at my thing every day as I live like rent free in his dumpster house of a mind. And he's like, oh, and then one day I saw more of his messages coming through, so I scrolled back, and he's like responding to all my things without me replying, and he's like, "You're spare parts, aren't you, bud?" Like 4 months later, and I was like, bro, acquire a new insult. Like, go on Gagal and be like, ways to insult people who are smarter than and more courageous than me, or whatever. Not even courageous. I don't even want to give myself that thing, but you get it. More charismatic than me. He's like, trucks XXL. It's like, dog. No, it's like, you're not cool. You're spare parts, aren't you, bud? I hope he's watching this right now. He's watching this right now while he is watching this right now while also watching like MTV Road Rules, like Challenge 38 or whatever. He's like, I want CT to win. It's like, how is that even still a show? How is that a show? Why are you watching that? Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? What is your favorite post on Lifted Trucks XXL 5000? Why is your username BonerJams 912? And why are you following a bunch of 19-year-old girls? Bro, you're 60. What are you doing? It's like, your spare parts, aren't you, bud? It's like, my guy, if I'm spare parts, these are stainless steel, brand new spare parts for a freaking Rolls Royce. It's like, you're on large trucks XXL. Like, what are you doing? It's like a picture. He grilled one piece of chicken one time and like an aspergoo, and he's like grilled up this sick meal. It's like, yo, no one cares about your blurry photo. What camera are you taking with? Did you take that with a Nokia 3360 in 2004 and then upload it now on your Instagram? Like, what are you doing, large trucks XXL? get off my page, my guy. Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? I'm like, get a new insult. He's like, yo, CT's definitely going to win season 67 of MTV. Like, he's like, oh, the new episode of Married to Medicine's on. I got to run. It's like, who are you, bro? Lifted Trucks, XXXL. You spare parts, aren't you, bud? I hope he watches this. Oh my God, I hope he watches this. I hope he watches. I can't imagine. If this guy is cool, I hope to Christmas that this guy DMs me today and just goes, you spare parts, I'll die. I can't remember his username because he's a Jabron, but I hope, oh my God, I hope this guy DMs me because I'll be able to screenshot back all the stuff that he said about the spare parts, bud. Oh my God, it's so funny. I should have screenshotted it at the time. Oh my God, your spare parts, aren't you, bud? I was like, dog, that's not even a good insult, my guy. What are you doing? He's like, oh. He's like, this is me and my buds at filling up gas trucks. I'm like, no. Trucks, XXL, lifted trucks. And it'll be like a picture, it'll be like a blurry picture of his truck, under dim lighting at like a random truck stop somewhere, and it'll be like, she's a beaut. It's like, no, she's spare parts, bud, you know? It's like, what are you doing, my friend? Your spare parts? I'm gonna change my Instagram username name to spare parts, aren't you, bud? My pronouns are aren't you, bud? Excuse me, it's sir. Excuse me, or no, it's I fucked it up. Excuse me, it's ma'am. Excuse me, it's ma'am. Oh my God, that is the funniest video I think I've ever seen in my life. If you have not seen that video, I am going to bless you with a gift. Please Google GameStop, it's ma'am. Oh my word. The best video I've ever seen. I think it was GameStop. Let me just make sure that it works. Yeah. Oh God, yo, if you have not seen this video, please go GameStop, it's ma'am at some point and watch it. The best video ever, especially when she kicks over the stack of games. I need to talk to your manager. I need to talk to corporate. I need to talk to corporate. Give me the number right now. The guy was like, he's like, excuse me, sir. It's ma'am. It's like, oh my God. So funny. Oh my God, it's ma'am. That was the best video I've ever seen. Excuse me, it's ma'am. Wow. I'm sniffleupagus right now. What is this? Diana says, what color are your eyes? I believe they're hazel. Crystal Neal Kelly, give it a goog. Google GameStop, it's ma'am. It's ma'am. Someone's like, do you have the Corona clap? Yeah, probably. No, it's because I drank this protein shake. I don't know. Whenever I consume a non-drink, it's like I'm sniff smagoo. Plus, I'm sitting here with this fan. This is probably blowing Chinese factory air into my nostrils, into my strolls. Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Bebop Deluxe. Bebop Deluxe joined. That's a cool username. Bebop Deluxe. That's a pretty cool name. Somebody said monkeypox. Jesse CT said spare parts shirt. Yo, could you imagine if I just started smelling your spare parts, aren't you, bud? T-shirts? That guy would die. Oh my God. He would just be like, bro, it's ma'am. I would be like, my God. That would be so funny. Oh my God, to watch it. I just monetize his terrible insult. He would just be like, no. He would be like, no. The spare parts shirt will make millions. You'll have to thank him. Oh, I'll thank him. All right. I'm thanking him right now. I hope he's on here watching. I hope he's watching right now. That would be the best. He would just be like, he'd be like, it's ma'am. It's like, thanks for journeying over here while instead of watching truck videos. He's like, there's no new truck vids. What's spare parts up to? Moose and Kaya says, my husband sent you a picture of our gas prices in California. Yeah, I've seen those. Claritin and Zyrtec. Yeah, I gotta Parcheesel some of these big pharma, whatever. Live with my mom next time. Nah, I don't think so. I don't know what that would do. But I appreciate the idea. What about Krusty being exposed to the Rona by the cowardly cohort of TX Dems, says Mary on Facebook. It's ma'am. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Look, I thought it was messed up when people were celebrating Donnie getting the Corona clap. And people are like, good, I hope he dies. And I was like, that's not very becoming of you, you psychopath. So I don't think that it's laughable that Krusty was exposed. If what Mary is saying on Facebook is correct, I don't think that it's worth celebrating that anyone was exposed to that. I don't think that that's good. We shouldn't be celebrating anybody getting a disease. I mean, that's messed up. The fact that they're Democrats and I disagree with them politically and see the world through a different lens, and I generally think they're doing the wrong thing for the country, doesn't mean that I would celebrate them getting sick or be like, LOL. I mean, I think that it's messed up that they force people to wear diapers on planes and they are virtue signaling and fear mongering every day. And then they're pictured on a plane without diapers on. And then it is interesting how they're supposedly like 6 of them got the clap or whatever after that. But I'm certainly not going to celebrate that or be like, that's what you get. It's like, we have to remember at the end of the day, like this is Earth and we are human beings. And like, these are our, whether we like it or not, like these are our brothers and sisters and our theys and thems and these and theirs and z's and zers or whatever, however you do that. But I don't think that we should be celebrating or laughing about it. I think it's messed up what they're doing, but I don't wish ill will on like, or illness on any person. So I don't know. Now there's some people that I feel less bad about being like, screw this person because I think they've done really horrible things. Like I don't feel that bad insulting Hunter because I think Hunter has done a lot of garbage stuff. And I think that he's like, quite frankly, a traitor scumbag. And like, this dude is like an objectively scrumble bean and like, screw that guy. So I don't feel as bad about dogging people like Hunter. But like these particular, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like, I think there's a considerable case to think that Hunter's done really horrible things to people, specifically youths and or the country, selling us out and all of that. And I think Joey dumpster fire, Joey marionette, Joey bounce me on your knee, Joey rub my hair into the sun, Joey corn pop, Joey that 6-year-old looks like a 19-year-old. Joey, are you alive? Joey, blink twice if you need help, you psycho. I think this dude sold us down the river too. And the guy lies straight to his face. I saw this video. It blows my mind that if you say something like this, and if you look like you really care, and you're really emotional. And you, people will eat that up. And I think that is so troubling because I watched this video of Krusty. Krusty was talking about how the voter suppression bill, voter suppression. It's like these clowns think that you should be able to drive by in your car at 3:25 in the morning and like vote out of the back seat in a shroud of darkness from behind a black ski mask with no ID. Just be like, I promise I'm John Smith. Vote 17 times in a county that's not even yours and then circumnavigate the country voting in every precinct for whomever you want. And they're like, if you don't believe in that, it's oppression. It's like, dog, who the fudge is out here at 3:30 in the morning voting? You're a psychopath. These people are disgusting. But she was like, the voter suppression bill says that a human being can't eat food or drink water in a line. It's like, no, you lying, uncrustable psycho, you garbage merchant, gaslighting liar. Like, you're a trash merchant. Like, what about Willie Brown? But whatever, I digress. Excuse me, pardon me, Willie Brown, your spare parts, aren't you, bud? You're lying, Krusty, you psycho person. This person is garbage. She's terrible at her job. You're garbage. I don't care that you're the first woman, anything. That doesn't matter if you're a gaslighting liar. You can bring your own food and water. This isn't a movie theater line, you loser. It just means that people can't give you water within a certain distance of a polling place because that's called electioneering, you fudging moron. And people are like, they can't drink water in the line. That's reason. It's like, dog, you're dumb. Use Gagal. Use Gagal. Literally, hit the Gagal, do some research. And they're just like, Krusty never lies, truth over facts. It's like, you're trash. Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Krusty, you're a spare crust. What's up with Willie Brown? What happened to Willie Brown? It's Jim Eagle. Yo, can anybody even? No one even cares that Joe said that. That is so funny. He's like trying to make a joke, and people are just like, "Excuse me, what?" He's like, "These laws are so oppressive. They're like, they're not even crow. They're Jim Eagle." It's like, Joe, your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Joe's not even spare parts. Joe is mismatched, discarded rusty parts at the junkyard. You're rusty parts, aren't you, bud? You're downtown. What happened to Willie Brown? But whatever. You can't even drink water in the line. Yes, you can, Uncrustable, you garbage person. She's the first woman of color. She's every race. She's all the races. She's from Asia, India. It's like, what is she today? They're like, what what minority is Krusty today? They're like, woman, glass ceiling, Pacific Islander. It's like you were born in California. Like, relax. They're like, she's oppressed. It's like, okay. Whatever. You can vote. You can vote on the weekends. The shit has to stay open for 6 hours on the weekend, 12 hours on Saturday, open till 7 o'clock at night, open at 7 o'clock in the morning. You can vote for 17 days. You could send it. You could send out a freaking absentee ballot 150 years before the election. You can ship it 25 minutes after all the votes are counted and it still counts. And they're like, suppression. They're like, we must allow infant children to vote. 16-year-olds must vote. Oh, you want to see it? Oh, you want to see a rated R movie? No. Sorry. Cast your ballot, though. Cast your ballot. Go ahead and cast that ballot. I'll go ahead and cast that ballot, and then me, you, and your mom can take you in to see freaking what's it called? The Matrix. I don't even know. I haven't been to a movie theater in a year and a half because everything's garbage and the world shut down. I don't even know what an R-rated movie is these days. What's a recent R-rated movie? Fast and Furious 9. They're like, If you can't drink water in the line given to you by a person that's trying to persuade you to vote a certain way, suppression reasons. It's like, if you didn't go, Uncrustable is like, she's like, she's like, not everybody can go to a Kinko's. It's like, Kinko's has been out of business for 10 years. Crust. She's like, not everybody has a Blockbuster on their corner. It's like, what are you talking about? She's like, you can give your vote to your milkman, and the milkman can deliver it for you in a ballot harvesting scheme, which is now legal in every state and forced. It's like, first of all, who has a milkman crust? Also, Willie Brown. Also, your spare parts aren't you, bud? You know. I heard Jabron James has a new movie. Hilarious. I can't imagine. I imagine the acting is great in that. What's it called? Space Jam. Hilarious. Space Jam, A New Legacy. Legacy? Yikes. You know what I find hilarious? Space Jam with Jabron James got a 31 on Rotten Tomatoes, and other movies that are obviously better than that have a worse rating, have a worse rating than that. And you're like, what? Like, which one was I looked this up the other day and I saw this one movie that I was like, what? How did that have a bad rating? Let me see. Your spare parts aren't you, bud? I can't remember. But I saw some movie that had a very bad rating, and I was like, what? I was like, how is that even a thing? I think we can make copies. It's ma'am. Your spare parts aren't you, bud? Somebody said they saw Jabron James cereal at the store. That's tragic. It's ma'am. For whatever reason, I was like, I'm just looking up. I was looking up movies that got a bad score on Rotten Tomatoes that have a worse score than that movie. Home Alone 2. All right, here you go. Here's a good comparison. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, got a 34 on Rotten Tomatoes, and Space Jam: A New Legacy got a 33. Okay. The Mighty Ducks. According to Rotten Tomatoes, Space Jam: A New Legacy has a higher score than The Mighty Ducks. Okay. People still remember the Mighty Ducks to this day. Do you think anybody's going to remember Space Jam Legacy 5 months from now? Of course not. But yeah. The Suman says the new cover girl on Sports Illustrated is a real dime piece. I did see that the new cover girl on Sports Illustrated is a T. After that T won that beauty pageant, I was like, man, it's a strange world we got going on. Hey, look, do your thing. I mean, if that's what they want to do, okay, but Excuse me, it's ma'am. I don't know. Live your best life, I guess. But yeah. Shannon for USA says, is it a ma'am? It's ma'am. The name of this stream, because I have to pick the stream before I know what I'm going to talk about. The stream name on Facebook and YouTube. The name of this stream is "If Lying Is Cool, Consider Me Miles Davis." Crystal says, I hate that they're trying to make us think that they're hot when it's... Hey, yeah, I mean, hey, look, here's what I think. And tickle my bag if you'd like. I hope it tickles your brain bag. But think about this. If another beautiful woman was on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, would anybody be talking about it right now? No. They'd be like, oh, another non-body positive, unrealistic, beautiful woman. Because everybody's woke and trash. So it's like, I would wager that it's just for publicity. It's a layup. We want a historic moment. So that's what they do. They do it to get all the woke people, to get all the free press. It's a strategy. It's a business decision. That's why they do it. It has nothing to do with anything. And you're going to start to see teas winning awards, winning Oscars, winning Grammys, winning all types of awards, even if what they do is probably not as good as the other ones, because they're part of a supposedly or a theoretically oppressed class that now makes it a historic event. Like one of the things that Joey Dumpster was saying when he started appointing all these people to his cabinet, they were posting all these tiles on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and they were like, for secretary of burning all the lies and shredding all the papers, the ghost of Joe Biden appoints such and such and such and such, first Indian American such and such. And it's like, how about talking about, they're like, first Indian American woman, historic, whatever the fudge. And it's like, bro, they are like clearly showing their cards about why they picked these people. It's not about their qualifications. It's about their status as belonging to a marginalized class. They believe that appointing a woman of color, first generation, Indian American, Native American, whatever, gets them woke points. So they appoint somebody that may not be as qualified or the best person for the job because they check all of the oppressive boxes that gives them woke points to all of the unaware people that don't care about somebody's qualifications or capacity to do a job well, but only care about their identity. Oh, it's a woman. Who cares if it's a woman? I want the best person on the planet that's capable of doing that job. Whether if it's a woman, great. Let it be a woman. No one's out here like, no, she's a woman. She can't. Like there's a subset of 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 people that think like that. It's like the vast majority of people are not like, no women allowed, they're dumb. It's like, no, dude. It's like people want the best qualified person for it. And they're like, for secretary of dumpster fires, Joe appoints such and such a person of. It's like, bro, it's like we don't care about their identity. Stop identity labeling people. It's like this is not a woman, person of color. It's like it's just a person. It's a woman, okay, but like, why is everything compartmentalized into like this is their skin color? It's like, ugh. These people think so much about race that you can tell that they're the real racists. They're the ones that think about race all the time. oh, easy for you to say. You're just a white cisgender. You don't understand. And it's like, dog, stop looking at me based on my physical attributes, you psycho. Think about the content of my character and the quality of the arguments and discussion and points that I'm presenting. Don't just be like, cisgender white man, he can't understand. It's like, you don't know me, dog. It's like, and if you're going to just say, oh, a cisgender white male can't understand this, okay, well, then that just means that I can't ever understand, that I can't ever see the world from your perspective. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, well, then you can't see it from mine, you psycho. These people are stupid. Like, hi, you're low IQ and dumb. Who are you attracted to? Who do you sleep with? I will make my judgments based on that. Openly. It's like, dog, I get it, but like, is that even part of the conversation? Heterosexual male. It's like, what? I get it. Like I said, I get it, but it's trash. Excuse me, it's they. They are trash. The secretary of the news, secretary of the Dirt Star, secretary of the Balloon Nut. Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? It's ma'am. Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? They're gonna bring anal corona clap test back, aren't they? Yeah, probably. Sounds highly probabilidad. Spare parts, aren't you, bud, on a coffee mug? I could do that. Bud, your spare parts. Larry said, how long does that neck fan last, though? It said 7 hours. It was charged right in the box. Spare parts, aren't you, bud? I don't know, but it's still going. Honestly, it does cool quite a bit. It's pretty sweet. It's not strong enough that it would like help in the sun, but like right here, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, bud. Did I respond to the DM for spare parts, aren't you, bud? I think I hit him with a who hurt you, bro. That's usually my go-to. Who hurt you, bro? Your dad loves you. Stuff like that are usually my go-to. I love saying that to people. I'm like, your dad loves you. They're like, you don't even know my dad. I'm like, okay. I'm like, your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Boo Boo Kitty said, is there a high and low mode? TBH, I don't know. I opened it right here on the camera here. I suppose I could read the Ojos here. Use my Ojos. Yeah, apparently there is a neck and fan speed. Leafless fan. What the fudge does that mean? I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know. Spare parts, bud. It says I honestly don't know how to turn up the speed. It says, but I don't know. I think it says hit the button or hold the button. Click the button to increase the fan speed. Am I clicking the button? Oh, the fan speed just went up. Oh, there it is. I was on low. Oh, now it's really cooking. Somebody said, could I wear them like headphones? Yeah, I guess. Yo, this is nice, bud. These are new parts, Jack. No, it's really cooking now. Now it's loud. Ryan says, is that worth it to wear at a concert? Yeah, I guess. Suzanne says I can hear it. Yeah, because it's right near the microphone here. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud, bud. Spare parts. Yo, these are new parts, bud. No, it's really cruising now. Oh, you can hear it on Instagram too? I'll turn it down. These are spare parts, bud. Oh, now it's off. Somebody said, does it mist? No. This is cool, though. This is really cool. Frank said, new mic lately. Yeah, I got one of these Rode Jabrons. This is no spare part, bud. Or I guess I just won't spin it around. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's one of them Rode. Yeah, I felt like the sound was pretty garbanzo on Facebook and YouTube, so I got this mic to make it better. It's really weird. It's really weird, Mike. It's really strange. After I do live streams on the gram for more than like 45 minutes or so, usually over an hour, the comments disappear. So I can't see the comments. I can't see the comments here. I can only see them by pulling it up on my screen. I'm going to see if I can hide the comments and then bring them back. Hold on. Oh, that didn't do anything. Come on, bud. I don't know, Graham. Your spare parts, bud. I don't know. I don't know why that is. So I see some people say some comments on the desktop here, and then I don't see them in the gram. I don't know. So I'm on the struggle bus here. Like I see a bunch of people comment, and then I just don't, and then I don't see. Yeah, the comments went blank because I hid the comments for a second to see if they would come back on my screen, and then they don't. All I see is people joining. Yeah, same with me. All I see is people joining, bud. These are spare parts. What's up, Colombian Cafe? As soon as you said the comments disappeared, my comments disappeared. Yeah, I made them disappear. I hid them on purpose, and then I put them back. Pompeo. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I see all these people joining, but I don't know. Spare parts, bud. These are spare parts. Somebody said, can they be thrown like a boomerang? About the head fan now, I suppose. Ryan Big Ray says, did you see them at my badge buy? Yeah, I did. I thanked everybody that bought the badges. Actually, it's been a while since I said thanks. I see some more of them came in. Oh, Ryan Big Ray bought another 3 badges. That's what's up, Ryan Big Ray. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Jesse CT6 for the badges on Instagram. Thank you, Leo's the Lion. Thank you, Where's Nicolette. Thanks, Chooks Official. Tim Fox, Wildflower 17. James Dallin, 32, Don Maureen, Jen Lisa, Ronald F. Melton, Jillian Kelly, Lana Liberty. Thank you guys for the badges. Appreciate you so much. Ryan Big Ray says, I'm going to go on your YouTube as well and double stream. Hell yeah. Love Caden says, dude, you need a link tree. Yeah, I have thought about that. I have a lot of links. Like I have the address that you can ship me stuff to. I have the website. I have email. I should just do a link tree instead of just dropping people to bobbysauce.com, but I just figured that was kind of like where most of the stuff was at. But yeah, I suppose. Somebody said IG is clapping me. I certainly hope not. No, IG has been really good to me. Instagram has been very good to me. I love the people at Instagram, and as much. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Ryan's double streaming. That's what's up. That's what's up. So stop bashing on my reruns, guy. I don't even know what that means. It's ma'am. Excuse me, it's ma'am. But so what I was gonna say was, I don't even remember now. Excuse me, it's ma'am. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know, something about spare parts, bud. But anyways, no, Instagram has been really good to me. Instagram is cool. Instagram has allowed me to do things like the badges, which is a great way to support the creators. That's been really cool. The reels have been crazy lately. I don't know if I know that people have been watching my reels, but like my reels do 5 to 10 times the views that my videos do. Obviously, they're 15 seconds. They're more shareable. They play outright when people share them to the story. It's a cool little thing. So the reels have been doing really well. I reached like 350,000 accounts, up like 300% from the previous week by just doing a bunch of the reels. So today I only had time to do 2 reels because I was getting all this other stuff together. So I didn't have time to make a full video today, which I thought was really annoying. But you got to do what you got to do. So I was like, I'll come on and I'll do a live stream later and jam. Your spare parts, bud. You joust well, sir, says your controlled opposition open your neck zipper. Excuse me, you just well, sir. Your is pronounced or spelled YOU''RE. I'm going to hit you with an asterisk, your. Get yours right if you're going to come in here and start saying stuff. Hit me with the correct your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Chooks says, I'm going to send you a screenshot from Ian earlier. All right, what does that mean? What do you mean, Chooks? What are you talking about? Boo Boo says you were at UPS. Yes, I was at UPS today, yes. Come on, bud. Spare parts, aren't you, bud? I should put that on a coffee mug. That would be pretty funny. Amy says on Facebook, "Ha, you're getting it." Anam gets told he's controlled op too. Yeah, I think that's hilarious. I totally welcome that. I hope people come in here and start saying that I'm controlled opposition. That's hilarious. Yeah. I started yelling in my phone. I started yelling with my phone with 800 followers, and I got shared by thousands and thousands of people for months upon months while I created a funny video every single day for 8 months straight because I was controlled opposition. Yeah. What the hell is that? That seems like a long road to just organically with no advertising, just like slowly grow my account video by video by video, while also simultaneously doing 2 to 4 hour live streams. Yeah, I'm controlled opposition. What does that even mean? It's like that seems like such a dumb. This is such a dumb contention. Jillian says, have you and Anomaly done a live? We actually have. I mean, we didn't do one. Like he's much bigger than me. His videos get hundreds of thousands of views. He has like 500-600 people on his live streams every single day. He's a straight beast. He's been doing it a lot longer than I have, and he does an amazing job. But he has allowed me to jump on his lives several times. And one time I was on with him for like 30 or 40 minutes chatting about some stuff back and forth. So he has allowed me into his live several times, and he's been real cool. Hugh Joust says, I was kidding. You're an uncontrollable opposition. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, people think that I can tell when they're being like sarcastic in the chat. Like they come on and they're like, "Your spare parts, aren't you, bud?" And I'm like, like I don't know. I just don't know who, like what they're saying. And I'm just like, it's ma'am. Excuse me, it's ma'am. I need this. I need the number for corporate. Holy Christmas. I need the number for corporate. Dog, use Gagal. Like, look it up on your phone as you kick over like a stack of DVDs. Excuse me, your spare parts, bud. Joe on Facebook says, Anomaly is bigger than you. Your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Yo, these are fighting words, Joe. All right, Joe. Joe's spare parts. Jen Saladino says, I just watched the GameStop video. Funniest shit I've seen in a while. I wouldn't lead you wrong. Do me a favor and give me the number for corporate. No, when he kicked this, when he kicked over the display tower on the way out. I need the number for corporate. It's like, bro, I get it. You're upset, but like, take it easy, dog. Take it easy, they. Or whatever. These are dicey terms. Jokes on the live stream. Couple jokes. Couple of jokes. No, I love the jeans on her. Those jeans are so funny. It's like what every girl wore like their junior year of high school. And it's like your spare parts. Joe says, should I tell my boss she has spare parts tomorrow? You know the answer to that. NYG Poppy says, have you seen the movie Songbird? Yeah, we all saw that when that came out. It's not a peek of what's to come. It's just them propagandizing and normalizing it and monetizing it. They were just trying to jump on it. Yeah, the purse on the shoulder. I agree. No, the jeans, the whole thing. I need the number for corporate on a mug. Yeah, that's a good idea too. A lot of people have been asking me about merch lately. I gotta do a merch stream. I just, for whatever reason, I'm always like, I don't know. I'm like, it seems so weird to like just come on and do merch. But everyone keeps asking about merch, so I got to do one. I mean, maybe I'll do one right now. I don't know, but it is pretty late. It's like, it's after midnight. Bill Clinton is definitely spare parts. Being on your live is like hanging with my mates, coming up with new funny sayings. Agreed. I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday. Lana says, do it. I need more hats. Lana wants a hat that says your spare parts aren't your butt. Or I'm gonna need the number. I'm gonna need the number for corporate. I am spare parts and I cannot lie. Who's getting teabagged next? I am spare parts, aren't you, bud? Yeah, a who hurt you hat and a you good? Are you good, bro? I like those ideas. Spare parts line is the new release. I agree, Chooks. Chooks, I sent your package out today. Chooks artwork went out today. Threw a couple pins in there. Spare parts, maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, I agree. Chat on YouTube is asking me if said no Epstein comments. Noted. All right. Yeah, I mean, sorry that I'm not talking about the topics that you would prefer, Chad. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever I want here. Do spare parts come with spare parts? Yeah. Spare parts. As long as he noted it. Yeah. Chad says scroll up. Have you ever considered that the whole Epstein saga is fakish? I don't know what's fake about it. Sean 87, your artwork also went out today. I mentioned it in my story. So yeah. Sean, what's the coupon code? Yeah, it did go out today, Sean. The only two that didn't go out are the one for Elizabeth, the one for Cherie didn't go out, and then the one for coincidentally, the first person that bid, my friend in Utah, her name is escaping me right this second, but she was the one that originally sent the first bid for the original crack art. But I told her that I would draw another one for her because that one's just like, it just says crack. So, but I realized today as I was about to go to the post office before it closed that I haven't drawn her good one yet. So I was like, crap. So hers, Elizabeth's, and Cherie's have not gone out yet. And then there's two other ones that I haven't had a chance to draw yet that I have to do as well. So I figured I would do those 3 tomorrow and ship those out. And I'm going to go to the one where frickin' Jeff sold them to me for $2. The one for Ma'am went out. The number for corporate. Oh, man. Holy Christmas. Ran out of spare parts, didn't you, bud? I'm disappointed my Ian art won't have Elizabeth on the forehead. What does that mean? What do you mean it won't have it on the forehead? What does that mean? Is there a spare parts department? What does that mean, Chooks? Amy said on Facebook, Larry is giving 10% to the big guy. Large facts. Larry probably kicks back to the big guy for sure. NYG Poppy's comment is pretty funny. I can't say it because I don't want to get clapped. But a double dose of the spare parts juice. That's pretty funny. A double dose of that spare parts. Larry can't help you, bud. Twisted Miller said, where are you from? Florida. Florida's doing the best job of anything, bruh. In my opinion, bud. Is Larry the guy? What? I don't even, his name probably wasn't Larry. I don't know what his name was, if we're being honest, but I was just like, I had to give him a name. So I was like, my guy, what are you doing? I was like, your spare parts, aren't you, bud? Spare parts, bud. Spare parts, bud. Are you spare parts, bud? I love how everybody is clinging on to the bud, to the spare parts bud. I think it's hilarious, and I do intend to start making some merch that says your spare parts aren't your bud, just because that would be hilarious, and that guy will be pissed, which I think is amazing, and I love it so much. I'd be like, your spare parts aren't your bud. Chook says, I sent you the Ian message DM. His whiteboard art was baby dumpstered. I don't know what that means, bro. What the hell does that mean, baby dumpstered? Like the baby ruined it? Is that what you're saying? Baby dumpstered? I don't know what that means. Chooks, come on, bruh. Speak English. Chooks, your spare parts aren't you, bud? I think what you're trying to say is it got ruined. His baby ruined it. Is that what you're saying? If so, that sucks. Chooks, if what you're saying is that the art, his son got to the whiteboard. Oh, that sucks. Well, Chooks, if you want, I will refund you for the whiteboard, or I'll send you some merch. Just let me know what I could do to make it right, and I will get you back on that, my man. I appreciate you. Whatever you want, whatever makes you feel whole on it, I will do for you. You want me to order you some merch and ship that out to you? I'm happy to do that. Or if you want, I can refund you for what you bid on that. I forget. I think you said 100. I think you said $100. So I'll send that back to you if you want. Whatever you want, bro. Dr. Fauci. It's ma'am. Chat on YouTube says Jeffrey Shitstain is clearly not dead. Maxwell is really not being quote unquote tortured in jail. Fake news. Do you really not have an opinion on that? I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I haven't personally seen Ghislaine Maxwell in jail. I think that the photo of her is very weird. Is Epstein clearly not dead? I don't know. I certainly believe that that's possible, that he's not, but I don't know. So me having an opinion on it is not necessarily something that I would put here in the feed, because that's just my opinion. If I'm just like, he's not dead, it's like, well, what evidence do I have that he's not dead? I don't know. I mean, maybe he's dead, maybe he's not. I have no idea. I think he probably is, but what do I know? I don't know. I think that the guy was doing horrible things for a very long time, and a lot of it was covered up by the supposed, people that were supposed to not be doing stuff like that. So the guy is obviously bad news bears. Is it possible that he is or isn't there? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I hope he's dead, but how did he die? Like, I literally have no idea. I don't know. My opinion is I hope he's dead, but I don't know that he is or isn't. I'm spare parts, bud. Somebody said Billy the Diddler is definitely spare parts. Yeah, he is. Somebody said Dr. Fauci was in a prawn. What? I know George was. I know GF was. I watched it and I was like, what? A woman on America's Got Talent wrote a song using only insult comments from her haters. I thought it was genius. Spare parts is a similar sitch. Yeah, that is pretty funny. Literal spare parts, bud. Somebody says John McAfee's still alive. Probably not. Spare parts aren't you, bud? Spare parts aren't you, bud? It's just a couple spare parts, bud. Who is GF? Thanks, Chooks says, I'll take spare parts. Keep the donations. Yo, Chooks, you're a legend, dog. Well, your package is on the way for your art, and that's worth like probably $1 million. So you'll probably be good. Spare parts aren't your bud. Your spare parts aren't your bud. That poor guy. I wonder what spare parts is doing right now. Probably crying alone in his house as he watches me sell spare parts aren't your bud merch. Janet said we need a Bobby Sauce Cliff Notes and dictionary. I actually thought about making a Bobby Sauce dictionary a while back, and I have a whole list of different names, but I haven't updated it since I made it originally, which was like 3 months ago. So I have to update it with all this new stuff. So it is an undertaking that I'd like to take on. I have a bunch of video ideas that I've wanted to do that I just like haven't taken the time to go and put together, basically because I'm spare parts bud. So I got to work on that. So I hear you on that one, and I definitely do need to. I definitely need to do that. That would be very, very non-spare parts. Spare parts aren't your bud. Will on Facebook says the spare parts thing is a common quote from the show Letterkenny. It's a funny show, but it's not very creative for him to use that, considering it's not his original insult. I've never heard of that show, and either way, this guy has spare parts, so I don't care. He was definitely trying to like really dog me. He's like, "Your spare parts, bud," and I was like, "Okay." Chad says McAfee is guaranteed alive. Come on, is this the first day of class? I don't know, Chad. I guess maybe you have more intel than me. I don't know, bro. What do you mean? Chad's like Chad's being very Chad in the YouTube. He's like, you know better. It's like, what do I know? I yell on my phone. What up, Tommy Vexed in the chat? Tommy Vexed has joined the chat at 1 a.m. What's good, dog? We're just on here zapping. I'm wearing a Good Morning Sunday Morning shirt. Normal stuff. Although I do find it weird. It is kind of weird when I join a live stream that doesn't have a lot of people on it and people are like, what up? I'm just like, ha! It's like I wasn't trying to be noticed. I was trying to slink in the back. Nice, dude. You're in St. Louis. Are you at First From? Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Saw Andy today. That's what's up. Hell yeah. That's always a good day. A day chilling with Andy is always a good day. That's awesome. Nice, dude. What are you doing out there? Are you doing another ep, or are you just passing through? Playing tomorrow night? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. You must have a show in St. Louis. So you just went and stopped by. Nice. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Anybody that's on here that's in St. Louis, go check it out. Or anybody that's watching this tomorrow, go check it out. Tommy Vexed performing live in St. Louis. Nice. That's what's up. Awesome, dude. That's sweet, man. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Played with Limp Bizkit over the weekend. That's amazing. In high school, Limp Bizkit was like my thing. I think middle school, I had the red hat. I thought Fred Durst was like the coolest person alive. 12,000 people chanting USA when we went on. That's rad. Yeah, I watched some of the videos. that Tommy put up over the weekend of this show that he just played. Pretty sweet. Glad to hear that people are alive and well and experiencing live music again. That's what's up. Yeah, we did it all for the Nookie. And then like 10 years later, he came out with that song, he Behind Blue Eyes or something. And I was like, what is this? But like, he was crazy. He was like super hard back in the day. The thing that messed me up about Limp Bizkit was when what's his name left, the bassist. He was awesome, and the bassist left, and I was like, no, I forget what his name is, but he left, and I was like, what is going on over there? But he was awesome. Oh, it's a cover. Yeah, I would love to see Limp Bizkit play now, though. That's awesome. What was that guy's name? I forget what his name was. Wes Borland, yeah. He was awesome, and I remember they were having some issues, and then he left, and I was like, no. Yeah, Wes Borland. Nice. That's awesome, though. That's cool that they're still playing, and you played with them. That's killer. Yeah, I got to go to the show. I got to go to Tommy's show in Florida. There's 2 shows in Florida, one in Orlando and one in Fort Myers. I would assume that Orlando would be a little bit more hard than Fort Myers, because Fort Myers is like kind of like Sleepyville, USA. But so maybe I'll go to the Orlando show, but I definitely am coming to one of them at least. He doesn't like me very much. That's not good. Who doesn't like you, Wes? So that means Wes is back playing with them now? That's pretty cool. The Orlando is Judas Priest. Nice. Yeah, I should probably go to that. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, nice. That's awesome. He's been back. Yeah, I'm gonna Bobby step across the stage. I'm gonna come out on the microphone before Tommy comes out, and I'll be like, "What up, you bags of garbage? What the hell? Do you guys like America, you bag of rice?" I'm gonna be like, "I'm about to penguin step and slap all over this bag of cheese," and people are like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I'll be like, "Next up, Tommy." Training early. Let me know what you need for the show. I think Paulina Luna is introducing. Nice. Let me know what you need for the show. What show? Oh, the Orlando show? Need nothing. I'll be there. Hot beanbags. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I just Bobby step and kick a water jug. All right, man. Talk to you soon, dude. I'll do a meet and queef. I'll do a meet and queef at Tommy's show. Oh, passes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't even think of that. I didn't want to be like, could I have a pass? All right. Count me in, bro. September 11th. Orlando. Meet and queef with Roberto Sasalado and Tommy Vexed. See you guys. Let's see you guys there. Spare parts, bud. Spare parts, aren't you, bud? Spare parts, aren't you, bud? Yo, it's ma'am. Excuse me, it's ma'am. Suzanne on Facebook says, "Damn, Bobby, it's stuck in my head all day tomorrow. It's ma'am." No, it's ma'am. Somebody said, "For all the spare parts, aren't you, bud, you need rockauto.com." Oh my God. For all the spare parts, aren't you, bud, you need Rock Auto. That is very funny. Really like that one. Spare parts, aren't you, bud? Spare parts, aren't you, bud? Spare parts, aren't you, bud? Just Google GameStop. It's ma'am. Very good. High quality stuff. Spare parts, bud. Ma'am. It's ma'am. Aren't you, bud? Spare parts. It's ma'am. Hilarious. Spare parts get the passes, bud. What's up, the fit bald man? What's going on, dog? Good to see you. How's things going, dude? The fit bald man who is in the chat right now, I played football with in high school. We won the state championship. Oh wait, no, he had graduated, so we didn't win. We came close though, but we still played football, and he's the man. If you need some killer recipes, the fit bald man knows what's up. Keeping the berry on lockdown. Nice, man. That's what's up. When we were in high school, myself and the fit bald man and our team of football players used to inhale large pizzas before the nights before game day, and then we would bash skulls, and it was very fun. We killed it. It was a lot of fun. Those were some good times. Destroy the pizza and smash all the skulls. Hell yeah. Spare parts, bud. Yeah, hammer. Good times. Oh man. Once again, it's ma'am. Once again, it is ma'am. Yo, Dream Rare's in the chat. Look at that. Yo, my dude. Yo, Dream Rare rolls into the chat at fucking at 12:40 a.m. That's what's up. Yo, I better step it up. Better start hitting you guys with some jokes. Oh, yo, jokes on the live stream. Dream Rare's in the building. Holy shit. Yo, I gotta turn up the heat, guys. Yo, I got my flaming dumpster fire here. Uh-oh. Yo, dude. Just joining this. He came in. I was like, "Yo, he's here!" And then he's like, "I'm out." He's like, "Peace, fam. I'm drinking a smoothie. Entertain me, or I want my money back." Oh, geez. Oh, God, this is a lot of pressure. Dude, that's a lot of pressure, Jack. I was telling everybody. I was telling everybody to go on YouTube and look for the "It's Ma'am" GameStop video, which I thought was a hilarious treat to be watched by all people of Earth. Excuse me, it's ma'am. I need the number for corporate. That was hilarious. Also, Anomaly will be pleased to know this. Somebody earlier said that I'm controlled op, so welcome me to the people accusing me of being a controlled opposition, which is hilarious because I just yell terrible jokes into my phone. Alone in my office in Florida, and people are like, "You're controlled op." It's like, yeah, I just organically grew slowly over 9.5 months because I'm a controlled opposition. It's like, what are you even doing? But yeah, so yeah, people calling me controlled op, very hilarious. Yo, that's funny that you say that he's a fire rapper, because I actually just Googled him a few minutes ago, and it said that he was a rapper. She was a rapper. Oh crap. Oh, I'm gonna get banned. And I saw that. I thought she was a rapper. I might have to play a track. It'll probably get me banned. First, I got to figure out the "It's Ma'am" guy or girl, the "It's Ma'am" person. Her name is Serotonin. Wow. All right, yeah, guys. Yes, theys, and theirs. I'm gonna play Serotonin by "It's Ma'am." Serotonin. Wow. I assume Sarah is her name. Pretty fire bars, not gonna lie. Wow. Well, we're about to find out. Call me Charisma Serotonin? No, that's not it. Oh my God, there's a photo. Wow. Serotonin. It says it says a captivating cry for help. Yo, oh my god. I gotta find the track now. I'm gonna do a little bit of giggling here real quick and see if I can see if I can acquire this track. It keeps respelling it. Serotonin. I'm just channeling anomaly vibes, just doing the late night, as people say I'm controlled up. There was one in response to the It's Ma'am debacle. Dude, can you give me a song name so I can play this track? I'm typing in serotonin and it's like the chemical that your brain needs to freaking. It's like, yo, give me this song. It's like, give me this song, please. Serotonin. It's really killing me. Give me a song name. Ah, God. It's Ma'am. Oh, GameStop. It's Ma'am. Oh, yo. All right. I got 50 seconds of it. I'm going to take off this. All right. I'm going to play some of this. It's Ma'am. It'll be like copyright infringement from Warner Music Group. It's Ma'am. Give me the number for corporate. All right. Here we go. Wow. Y'all biggest and critics. I got a thing or two to say to you. So give this chick a minute. I'm gonna take the mic away from you. They got a thing or two while millions of people talk. Give this chick a minute. Oh God. He says, show it. All right then. What Anam demands, I will provide. It only gave me 50 seconds of it. And it just says the YouTube title is GameStop Ma'am Rap, which is hilarious because I'm sure she doesn't appreciate that as a title. Serotonin GameStop Ma'am Rap. We're about to watch it. All right, guys, things are about to get spicy here on the live. We got a request from Anomaly for the Serotonin GameStop Ma'am Rap. Let's get after it. Here we go. Wow. I wish I had the whole song, but this video, can you imagine? Oh my word. This is going to be a real treat. Clearly she shot it in 1080p because that's a high quality clip we got here, but all right, let's check it out. It says Superman. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, let's get after it. People on YouTube and Facebook, my deepest apologies that you're not gonna be able to watch this, but here we go. Wow. Y'all biggest and critics. I got a thing or two to say to you. So give this chick a minute. I'm gonna take the mic away from you. Oh. Oh! Yo,
I think it was disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Yo, not gonna lie, kind of hot fire. Not gonna lie. It's Ma'am. It is Ma'am. Wow. No, I really would like to know the name of the full track because that is just great, and I would kind of like to watch the entire video. But I told you, real MC. Oh my God. Yo, there's another official music video. Yo, there's a video of her in a rap battle. Bro, could you imagine rap battling Serotonin? Could you imagine the oh, I will say this. All right, I'm gonna say this. The It's Ma'am just gained, like, honestly, TBH, a lot of my respect. If you're going to come out here and rap about the GameStop and then show you kicking down like the thing of games, that shows that this chick has a good sense of humor. So, like, I appreciate it. That's hot fire. Like, all the power to you, ma'am. Like, ma'am, there's a, oh my God. What? Yo, dude, if this is her real account, yo, Serotonin has what appears to be, I can't tell if this is her real account or not or what, but it says her her YouTube username is Kami Trans Chick. Yo, I don't know, but it looks like this is a full video. Hold on, let's see if we got a full video here. Oh yeah, she's driving a Lambo. All right, guys, we're about to watch this video. Let's go. Let's go. Hot fire bars, Serotonin. Here we go. Let's get it. It's getting wild here on the thing. You know what? And what I'm even gonna do, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring the YouTube and YouTube and Facebook into this because I have the technology. So I'm gonna bring spare parts on here, and I'm gonna bring in the additional screen here. So people on YouTube and Facebook, you're gonna watch this video with me as well. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Serotonin, spare parts, aren't you, bud? The video with a freaking Lamborghini. Let's go. It's about to get weird. Oh! Oh my God, what is happening? What is this world we live in? Yo!
It's the trans MC coming from the desert sand.
Oh, this beat is hard! Whoa!
I'm the face of a revolution, on a mission for recognition, the movement for trans inclusion. I came from the desert.
Oh!
That's the direct result of this patriarchal system. It's a sacrificial altar. Fucking vultures, they thicker than the thievery that they practicing. Trolls spewing bigotry, claiming to be an activist.
What?
Fuck your fascist shit.
Oh!
Futures intersectional. There's no debate. The time for hate is over with. Just let it go.
Yo, this is fire.
Make a spectacle just to be seen as relevant.
Yo.
Yeah, I get it twisted, making anthills out of elephants. Yo,
Oh.
major, an attempt to mass erasure. And you do it in the name of the Christian God that you pray to. We coming to take the power back by force if you making us. No matter what you throw at us, you never fucking breaking us.
Yo! What? Yo, he goes, we're here, we're queer, and we won't be erased. Yo, this is hard.
Y'all ain't moving shit. Just some obvious tools of uselessness.
Yo, this is fire.
With the music, tip the residue. Light years ahead of kids. Expressive with deleted expletives.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, fam. This beat is hard. And yo, homie's got bars. I mean, Anam is on one. Yo, I'm about to start bumping this, no lie.
Because my verse
That beat is fire.
I got cheddar dick rhetoric, short circuit and bursted. I'm detergent in y'all dirt and grime, slime and serpentine. Imagine having some life comprised of worthless lies. It's splashed of gas and turpentine, doused in open flame. Y'all the same and no one knows your name. While your girl, she's soaked in fame. When I make a move, y'all follow me. Rewriting the policy as revolution is calling me. I think that we can all agree that change is overdue. And we the
overdue.
Only hope to show improve. So take y'all transphobic views and shovel up y'all candy asses. While this trans shit continue making music for the masses.
Yo. Yo, Anomaly goes, imagine not calling her ma'am. Frightening SmackDown following. Agreed. Yeah, no, this person is not going to be not called ma'am ever again. Yo, I kind of like the fit on that polo button down. I kind of like the fit on that. Look at that fit. Oh my god. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually fire. That beat was dirt McGirt. And some of those lyrics, I mean, what else could we want? What else could we want? That was, I don't know how I could listen to like down tempo house music anymore if this is the type of stuff. You better believe what I'm about to do right now is look to see if she has more tracks because that was literally hot fire and that beat was actually really hard. The same guy that produced the beat, engineered the beat, mixed and mastered the beat, also filmed and edited the video. A jack of all trades, a they of all trades. Yo, that was fire. I'm gonna Serotonin S-Diz S-Diz is the creative mastermind behind that track, and I gotta say, I kind of want to. Oh, yo! All right, Serotonin. All right, here we go. Serotonin has a Facebook page. She has an EP called "Stir the Pot." Yo, what? This is blowing my mind right now. I need another. Oh my god. Oh no. There's a lot of videos that she has on here. Oh my word. Yo, there's a lot of stuff going on. Anam says you can't be controlled off of serotonin, can beat the shit out of you and steal your iPhone. Yeah, and then simultaneously wrap you into a hole. Dude, serotonin is killing. Yo, there's a lot of videos of serotonin. There's a lot of like very personal videos of serotonin, like having conversations with the camera. Not a lot of views, but very up close and personal serotonin videos. Lots of thumbnails. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is like her official channel, but there's a lot of videos. There's a video called Solo Saturday Grinding. Another one is called It's Fucking Hot in Portland, 93 views. She appears to have some videos about cannabis. She lives in Portland, of course. Of course she does. She has a video called Back on My Bullshit. Yo. All right, I need more videos though. She has a Facebook, so I gotta go to the official Facebook. Yo, Jay Schmidt, ask me the thing that you want to ask me, bro. What do you want to ask me? Oh man. I need to see if there's another track though, because I really want to hear another banger. And honestly, the lyrics were actually quite good. Like that was hard. Who wants to buy the EP? I kind of want to buy the EP, not gonna lie. Serotonin, Stir the Pot EP. Amazon Music, iTunes, Apple Music. Wow. Oh my God, there's a bunch of songs. There's a song called Hate Me. Wait, let's see if we can listen to a clip. Let's listen to a clip. Somebody said, don't get sucked in. Yo, I'm sucked in. It's too late. Are you good, fam? I'm sucked in. Yo, we're about to listen to some clips from the Serotonin Stir the Pot EP. Some short clips. It's going to be hot. People are like, it's going to mess up your algorithm. Look, it's worth it at this point. I want to listen to Hate Me. Also, come on, play me a sample. Here we go.
No matter what you throw at us, you never fucking breaking us.
Oh, that's what we just listened to. Here we go. Here's a new one, a fresh track. Left stuck with public defenders. Been sentenced to 10 years behind the Constantine fences. I've been that route before, you can bet I never repeat it. I'm sticking to killing speech over beats with an illa sequence. Cause I stir the pot up, stir the pot up. I leave force the water and I stir the pot up. I stir the pot up, stir the pot up. I leave your shit distorted when I stir the pot up. All right, this track is called The Struggle Is Real.
Rocks on blocks for hot steel. That ain't the way it has to be.
The struggle is real, hustling pills to pay the bills. Did serotonin just inadvertently admit that she slangs pills? Wait, what with hot steel? Now she totes guns? My titties is looking illin'. What did you just say? Okay. This one is called Queen Spit. Yo, if you heard, look, I'm just saying, if you heard this song, just like heard it in the radio, in a GameStop, at the recycling center, you would be like, you get it. New Mexico, get blessed with that desert soul, but you never know until you read the hieroglyphics. Scientific, when I slash the mic and rip it for a minute. Got gimmicks is fucking finished. I'm dipping you kids in lackey. Yo, serotonin, chill with the swears, dude. It's like, she's gonna sour my stream here. That's the only time you're gonna shine when you battle me. The savagery I'm flexing with, about to pull a card into. These bitch MCs get fricassee. Trying to fucking this that queen shit. These bitch MCs get fricasseed, charred, and fucking barbecued. That's what it said. That was the lyric. Savage packing his axes when take a stab at me. Butcher knife, dagger, a sword, or grammar, smash your asses like the hammer of Thor. They humiliate, they hate me. Yeah, they play me on the daily. Although I should hate it, but I would never change it. My name is serotonin and my hate is me. They humiliate, they hate me. Yeah, they play me on the daily. Although I should hate it, I would never change it. My name is serotonin and my hate is me. My name is serotonin and my haters made me. It's ma'am. Yo, that is fire. All the power to serotonin. I love the play on words, calling it serotonin, S-A-R-A tonin. I think that's awesome. Hot fire. Big ups to Anam for catching me onto this. This is going to change the rap game for me, maybe forever. I was Spare Parts, and now we have this. So, every day is something new out here. You never know what you're going to get on a sauce stream here. Spare parts, aren't you, bud? Sean87 Callahan just dropped a fire comment that I cannot repeat because I need the number for corporate, but that is a funny comment. So the people that see that comment are going to be only the people that are here in the feed. And everybody else is just going to have to wonder what it was, because that's pretty good. That is probably one of my favorite comments. This stream got live. We had Tommy Vex join the stream. We had Anomaly join the stream. I mean, come on. That's fire. I'm impressed by that. I was just on here cooling out, and then I had to step up. I had to step up the game. We had Anam in the building. I'm sure after I played the full EP sample, he was like, all right, that's enough of that. But the video was fire. And whoever S-Diz is, the guy, oh my God, Serotonin's on Instagram too. You just got my follow. I'm gonna go follow Serotonin on Instagram. Username Serotonin Hip Hop. Yeah, definitely doing that. Excuse me, it's ma'am. Jay Schmidt 561 with a good comment as well that I also cannot repeat due to the nature of it, but Also funny. Wow. We did 2.5 hours here on the Bobby Sauce late night stream. Glad that we were here for this. I don't know if it was the Serotonin album or what, or the Hot Beat Fire or the Spare Parts Aren't You Bud, but I just want to thank everybody that bought the badges. I really appreciate it. I know I repeat the same people that bought them, but I think it's important. Lana Liberty, Jillian Kelly 3, Ronald F. Melton, Jen Lisa 80, Dawn Maureen, James Down 32, Wildflower 17, Tim Fox 1285, Chooks Official, Where's Nicolette, Leo's the Lion, Ryan Big Ray Fozzie with the double badge, the Fit Bald Man, Jesse CT6, and Kristen Athens GA. Appreciate you guys for buying the badges here on Instagram. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. You are truly spare parts, aren't you, bud? I need the number for corporate, and it's ma'am. Anybody that wants to look up Serotonin on YouTube, it is Saratonin, Serotonin, Hot Fire. It's called Stir the Pot EP, Hot Flames, the hottest fire flames, perhaps of all time, any and all time. I also need the number for corporate and your spare parts, aren't you, bud? I will do a merch live stream this week. I will try to do one maybe perhaps tomorrow night will be the night that I'll do it. So if you have any merch ideas that you want made, try to be there for that. I'll post about it tomorrow. And I would definitely like to do that. A lot of people have been asking about them. So I definitely need to do that. If you are on TikTok, follow me on TikTok at Take Naps with 2 S's. Anomaly follows 5 people on TikTok, and your boy is one of them. I am one of 5 on the Anam TikTok. So let that set in. Call corporate. 1 of 5. Here I am. Pretty impressive. I know. Hold the applause. So yeah, Take Naps with 2 S's on TikTok because some clam sneaker got Take Naps and post nothing. So thanks for nothing, you bag of rice. If you don't follow me on YouTube, please follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/Bobby Sausalito. I'd appreciate it. And follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Bobby Sausalito. If you're on YouTube or Facebook and you don't follow me on Instagram, download Instagram, follow me, and call me Controlled Op in the comments, please. At Take Naps on Instagram, you know that. All the good stuff is at BobbySauce.com. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for being here. I will be making some videos tomorrow for Sharks. Back in the old saddle, as it were. I'm spare parts, aren't you, bud? And thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And thanks for all the people that have been sending me gifts. I appreciate the fan necklace that I got. It's awesome. And then the other thing. So more good stuff. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Peace out, YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for being here. Much love. I will see y'all later.